camera. And we're live. All right, so here we are working through this revival of a channel and streaming live on Twitch for the first time. So yeah, we're testing new product and new stream style. All right, so on this live, we're gonna be streaming. We're gonna be working on a house, and the house will be in a isometric mode. All right, so we're live on YouTube and on Twitch. Just gotta make sure that everything's working. And it looks like we're working. We're cooking with gas. All right, let's see something real quick. And all right. So let's get started. Just want to make sure that I can see everything all at once. All right. So I'm working on a map for a client, and on this stream, I'm gonna be making this house into something from Eagle Eye View. All right, let's see. I'm trying to see who's on this stream because I can't see the chat. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. So I already did the sketch, the mock-up, and now I'm just pretty much cleaning up the lines, and yeah. So many things that I've been doing have been new, like working on an iPad, working on a stream, working on Procreate, so many new things on 2024 and of 2023. So a lot of learning, never stopping learning process. I want to see, let's see. Okay. All right. Just trying to check out the streams and the chat, even though I know there's no one there right now. But I just want to have it up to make sure that everything's running correctly. Okay, we have that one, and we have this one. Okay. So as I was saying, everything has been new for me this year and the end of last year. And been trying to stream or make videos for YouTube. And on 2023, I was successful on one occasion. I only made one video for YouTube. And I hope that this 2024 brings me a lot of videos for both Twitch and YouTube. And yeah, I have a clunky setup, but I'm gonna make it work because I ended up selling my computer to move from Costa Rica. I didn't want to carry that big computer, and I wanted to be able to work anywhere. And yeah, ended up selling my computer to buy an iPad, and here we are, working on the iPad, streaming on the iPad, and promising to make my living from my iPad. And we gotta get these client work done. Been working on it for a while. Been working on a map for a real estate agent in Costa Rica. And all right. And so working on houses or backgrounds have been something new to me. So I took the job as a challenge, pretty much to better myself and to become a background artist so that I can work on my comic books. And even though I knew it was gonna be hard, it was gonna be a challenge for me to take on this job, I just decided to say yes because it was for a friend. She's a friend of ours, my wife and I. Sort of like my daughter's godmother. And I decided to say yes to the job and learn a couple of skills while I'm at it and help a friend out. And using Procreate, which gives you many benefits. I can use, and I learned all this because of this job, because of this commission. Procreate gives you a guideline, gives you a drawing guide that you can use, 2D, isometric, perspective, and symmetry, and it makes a lot of tough things easy. And at any point I can just double tap my pen and it turns off and on the guide. So if I want to create a curve and something like that, I can just turn off. Hey, Mr. Melts, how's it going, Kevin? How you doing, my friend? So I can turn off the guide at any point. But yeah, feels like cheating at first, but then I get used to it because it saves a lot of time. What you up to, Kevin? All right. So just like that, we have a door, we have a front, we have windows. And I'm also like trying to go on a simple route and just pretty quick. This is some of the stuff I've made already. Yeah, oh, and this is the realtor company. Real estate services, Cherry Pope property. So yeah, this is some of the stuff I made, and something like this is super hard because it has a lot of curves. And yeah, making the curves. So in this one I learned a lot of stuff, but yeah, we're gonna make this other structures. Let's see something real quick.
Ensure your small business with a fellow small business.
Okay, and we have commercials. All right, back to music. Okay, that's simple. I can just put my finger on the microphone and it mutes the commercials. All right. Make sure again that my volume is regulated. I can just put my finger on the microphone and it mutes the commercials. Okay. All right, so we're back. As if I left anywhere. Okay. And okay. All right, so yeah. So I'm using this image as a guide, even though I'm not copying directly. It's pretty much, I'm using it to make the structures, but on another perspective. All right, let's speed it up. So this is my first stream of hopefully many streams. I had some take advantage. My wife and the baby are out, so I can work and also practice the streaming thing. And even though these first streams, they're just pretty much for me to get comfortable with the camera, figuring out the logistics of everything and making sure the microphone's on and yeah, little things like that, so that in the future it all becomes smoother. Okay. I know drawing things like this is not the most exciting thing for people to watch. You guys are just tracing lines, but might as well share it with people and talk my mind, sort of like a journal. And let's see how everything's coming. So you can see right away that things clean up super quick and super easy. Yeah, in 2020 I was doing a lot of live streams on Instagram, and I also did some on YouTube. But all right, let's see. Yeah, this is a little too high, or this side is too low. Yeah, I think this thing is too low, so we can raise it up. So in 2020, I did some live streams and I sort of got the hang of it. But then as everything, you stop one day and you never go back, or you fall off and you forget what you were doing yesterday. And you don't pick it up till 3 years later. 3 years later, almost 4, here we are. It's never too late to pick up your old hobbies. Okay. Oops. Just like that. And raise it up a little bit. Because everything is so structural, I just make sure I put all the guidelines as I need in order to get these things done properly. One of the things that I may have to work in the future is on, what's it called? On scale. Things may not be to scale. Like if a human stands right here, is he the size, are the windows fit for him, or that kind of stuff. That's the harder part. But I don't have to draw any humans. Okay. Yeah, so I'm used to drawing people, drawing figures. Oh, and I was supposed to put up a image somewhere of my kind of drawings, draw characters, but I didn't put it up. So in the future I will. Yeah, it's also realizing the limitations of the iPad. I can only have, well, I got more than 3 windows up, but it will ruin the canvas size. Oh yeah, your screen froze. Oh, okay, yeah, I said that the stream got disconnected on Twitch. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I'm used to drawing. Let me see if I can show real quick. I'll go to my art photos. Yeah, so I draw more people, realistic. And yeah, this was a challenge that I was making women for a while because I usually draw men. So this is kind of stuff I like to draw. A lot of Dragon Ball Z stuff, faces, which I'm gonna be doing more. I'm gonna do a stream drawing an American rapper, and I also want to do more 3D models on Nomad Skull. So yeah, so hopefully in this streams or regular videos I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make poses, time poses, animals, and all leads to learning something. And yeah, so this is how it was, something like this, because I'm used to drawing organic things. I was doing this more organically, but then when I added the isometric guidelines, the isometric grid on Procreate, it led everything to be a lot more refined and ready to use. All right, here we go. And every time I come off, because I'm using a cheat code to put a camera on the stream by using all in the iPad, having references, my face, and the drawing tools all on the iPad. It's a bit complex. Camera turns off, but nothing a couple of clicks can fix. All right, here we go. We're almost done with this structure of the house. And I'll be right back. Might have to end the stream sooner than I thought. My wife and daughter are back. Let's see how it goes. Alright. So yeah, I know. I might not be able to finish the stream, but I'm gonna try. She's looking around all amazed. You had fun?
Daddy,
Yeah.
where's the baby?
Baby's over there with the toys.
Where's the baby toys? What's the baby?
Mm-hmm.
Baby,
Yeah, so the stream might come to an early
baby,
end,
baby,
but
the baby.
yeah, the baby.
Hey, listen.
Listening to music. But yeah, so this style of drawing is something that is used for 3D games in a simpler way, which is just isometric view, which everything is a box, or this boxy view. It's sort of like a cheat perspective, which you can scroll and scroll and scroll, and everything will stay always in that form. So it gave me a way of practicing perspective, but in another matter. Okay, here we are. So we have the house. It's pretty much done. in here, because of this view, we don't have to worry about, let me change the color. Let me change the color of this brush real quick. Let's make it orange, or actually let's make it sort of lighter. Okay, so yeah, we don't have to worry about some of these details because pretty much you can't see it in that view. And I'm gonna add a tree here and there. Okay. Oop, we lost the house. All right, here we go. Okay. So I might go for another 10-15 more minutes. Then we can end the stream. We're pretty happy with the results so far. The result of the work and of the stream. Okay, we'll do the doorway and the floor of the garage. Yeah, Procreate has been a good decision, and I was like a little hesitant of this app because it's been the one most professionals have been using, and I've seen a lot of good results. And as they keep going, they keep adding more features, and I know in the long run this thing is taking over the industry little by little. Alright, and it makes a lot of things. Like if I'm making a straight line, I just hold it and I can get out of that grid mode. I can create my line in that direction other than the grid, which only gives you 3 lines up, so 2 verticals and 1 straight. That's pretty much what everything is here. Vertical this way, yeah, vertical, diagonal, 2 diagonal lines and a straight line. And that's why it took me so long to draw backgrounds and things like that, because I think it's boring. But when you start making things creative, limitations grow your creativity. So it has been a lot of learning for me working with these limitations. All right, so time to color. Let's see if this works. So because all the shapes are closed, I think I can just click outside. Let's undo that. I can just click outside. Let's see. Click outside the shapes, and almost everything is closed. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's merge this. And by just pinching, it merges a layer. So that's pretty cool. All right, there we go. So here we are. So I was able to select, click outside of the structure, and because everything is closed, I can pretty much select and drop the color and color everything all at once. And let's hide this, the drawing guidelines a little bit. All right, and here we have a solid shape. Now all that's left is just filling in the inside. You can just make a clip mask, so now anything I draw stays inside. Let's see. Let's clean up this top part. Okay. Delete this. And yeah, cleaning up sometimes could be pretty boring. Nothing exciting happening in all these lines. There's nothing more too creative happening here. But again, I'm working with limitations and getting a job done. Because things don't always have to be exciting. You just have to be disciplined enough to get them done. And that has been my struggle with this job, getting it done. Because it's a pretty big job. It's about 30 structures and a map, and then placing them inside of the map. Let's see. Okay. And the color scheme is pretty much this sort of like a, what do you call this? Like a matte. What's the name of this? Like a, yeah, this palette, whatever that's called. Like chalky. Yeah, I can't even think of the word right now. All right, and here we go. Let's get these roofs in. So the roofs are green on the top. Oops. Okay. Because everything's straight lines, you can just click on every corner and it takes care of the coloring process. By clicking the freehand select, again, I can just click on each edge and it makes a straight line. And let me know if you want Procreate tutorials. Maybe we can get those in. Okay. And one more roof to paint. Let's see how the volume on this thing is going. Usted no te puede ir eso para allá. I'm almost done. There we go. Alright, so we have the base of the house. Now for the windows, all I've been doing is just having a darker color and fill those out. Okay. Super technical. Everything in this job has been pretty technical. The challenge for me was at the very beginning figuring out the process, but once I figured out one house, it's just print and repeat, rinse and repeat method. Let's see. Pretty quick. There was a method developed. But sometimes it does feel like I'm doing like a surgery or something. It's working out. Channel code, what are you drawing? So I'm drawing a house. It's like a restaurant in Costa Rica. And oh, I'm covering the camera. Yeah, because everything is so small. Yes, I'm working on a house slash restaurant that it looks like that one on the picture. It's not exactly like that, but it works for what I needed. All right, and let's see if I drew. Oops. If I just click and drop it. Oh, it doesn't drop everything. Okay. So now I can just grab a brush, make it big, and just color everything that I selected. And almost there. Oh yeah, we gotta draw this other one on top. And I'm not gonna lie, the thing that makes these houses look cool or better is the shadow, I guess. It gives it like the final touch. Because yeah, everything is pretty simple, pretty plain, I say. Not so many curves for these houses, except for the round ones. And it's pretty much getting the job done. As is. Okay. Let's see. Yes, I'm also messing around with all these buttons here to see what is what. Because I've never seen the stream on Twitch. And also checking every once in a while the YouTube stream. Okay. Oh, it says something here. Oh, okay. So I didn't know I could see the chat all in one place. Okay. So that saves me time. I don't have to be jumping in and out of different streams. But wow, it's so tiny. Alright, so let's see. Let's mute this phone. Push the mute. What was I? Alright, let's finish drawing the beams. Add some colors to the beams. This brown. So tiny, the chat. Alright, what else? What else we need? I think this door, I'm just gonna fill it up fully. So I don't have to. Worry too much about coloring things here and there. so this brown is pretty dark. Let's see. This one is dark. Oh, okay, yeah, this is darker.
Epidemic Sound have advanced search filters to help you easily find the exact mood, genre, duration, or piece that you're looking for. This saves you a huge amount of time. Start transforming your photos and videos today using Epidemic Sound and give your edits that professional soundtrack they deserve.
Okay, now I'm gonna close the door. And then we add some shadows. I'm gonna draw this. Ve, pero llévala a la cocina, lleva dar algo para allá. Alright.
What's that? What's that? Let me see.
Nothing like that.
It's in my eyes.
Alright, and
Let me see, please.
llevar a la cocina, baby.
Please, mommy.
Alright. And the last thing to add some shadows, and then this one is done. Maybe I may need to work on the coloring of the color of the house itself. And yeah, so this is the part that I have the most fun with, because it's the only freeform thing. I'm slow. Oh wow, you just wait. It's hard to see this chat here. You just keep like, let me open up because I'm trying to read the chat on the YouTube thing, but I can't see anything. I'm gonna have to find a way to make sure that I see two things in one place. Let me see if the stream on Twitch shows me the chat. It says you just, oh, I just peep what you're drawing. Okay. All right. Huh. So the chat shows on the screen, but it doesn't show on my screen, or it shows on the YouTube stream, but it doesn't show on the YouTube feed. Okay. So there are many tricks for the shadow. Sometimes I add the shadow, sometimes I erase it away, because now I'm thinking of where the shadow is coming from. Can make the shadow. Let's see if it comes from this side. Or make it multiply. Let's see. Yeah, streaming is also helpful for me to get things done quicker. because I got less distracted. I know that everything is moving. I need to keep my people that are watching entertained, and I also need to keep myself entertained, and I get lost in distractions. Let's see if this works. Even though in the picture the shadow's coming from the other side, I wanted to see how this would feel. And because everything's in separate layers, I can just do a rough pass, and then if I want to change my mind, I can do it easily. Okay, got some shadow over here. Now this piece here, maybe all in shadow. Danny Crypto, ¿qué lo que? Estamos aquí dibujando casa. Okay. Para un mapa. Making a house. Houses for a map. Okay, let's see. Alright, so I think everything under this house, under the garage part area, should be all in shadow in some way or another. Maybe the edge over here is less shadow. But you can see how simple el long border. Miss you, man. Oh, dime a ver, mi hermano. I'm like, Danny Crypto. I didn't know that you do crypto. I miss you too, bro. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this chat thing is interesting. Let's see. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I wanna offer you promotion, the viewer. Okay, that's okay. Oh, the stream is offline. Interesting. On Twitch, it says the stream is offline, but it's still running. Yeah, I'm trying out this streaming thing, jumping back and forth and between Twitch and YouTube. But little by little, we'll figure out a way to just see everything on one platform. Okay, because I decided to add the shadows on this side, I'm just gonna keep adding shadows to this side. Okay, I can clear the one on this pole. And yeah, working with the isometric things makes it easier to identify things because you can clearly see. Let's call this, let's see. Let's call this, let's see. Oh yeah, we gotta get out of the x-axis, and then this could be the y-axis. X, I'm on isometric mode. Yeah, we can call this X and this Y. So I know, let's say all the lights coming, hitting the X-axis, then I can clear all the Y-axis stuff. Okay. So that's something that simplifies my process. And then I can go back. And color again. Alright, shadow. could almost call this done. We just gotta add some small details. Let's see. Let's see what Kevin is saying on this side. You had the same guy say things. You came back on. Oh yeah, so the stream probably disconnected for a second. I don't know why. Maybe the Wi-Fi. Let's make sure that you can still hear me. Oh yeah, Twitch is pretty let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh wow, this microphone picks up everything, huh?
Metro presents.
Okay. Okay. Let's take a stretch. Pause. Okay, so pretty happy with how the stream has gone so far. I'm using Prism Live to stream. I think the setup works so far. Just have to figure out the chat system. I got a notification saying you came back on. You need to make hashtags and categorize your stream. I'll thank you for that. I got notified saying you failed to recognize your video. Saying you failed to recognize your video. Huh, interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, it says that I've been streaming for 6 minutes on this stream. And on YouTube it says that I've been streaming for, let's see how long. Can't see. Nope, I can't see how long it says. Bueno. Alright, let's see what else. Okay. So this streaming thing is pretty interesting. Sort of fun and complex. But as we go, we learn to categorize things. Yeah, I still don't know. I still don't know how to add hashtags or anything like that on the stream. And figuring it out. So I'm using the phone to see the chat and the feedback. And on Prism Live, I'm streaming on both places, on YouTube and on Twitch. So I guess right before I started, I needed to tell it what categories of hashtags I need. I see. So on YouTube, I could put it on the description, and on the other one, on Twitch, I will need to put it. I need to see how to do that next time. But okay. Looks like we're coming to an end of the stream. But so far, I can say that the mic worked well, the music is okay, and I was able to draw and talk, which was my biggest worry, to speak the whole time. I didn't think I was gonna be able to speak the whole time, and I thought I was gonna run out of things to say, but I guess I've been drawing and talking for a long time. What made you erase the shadow? So right now I'm just cleaning up the edges. And I don't know if I like how the shadow is moving or how it looks, but I'm trying to make it work. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I think the last thing I need for this one, I'm add some. So this is the roof. I copy the streaks of the roof and I put it on. Like in this one, this is a school. There's two different schools. Just the color change and it made it different. Yeah, so I need to add some. This is the roof. The green thing is the roof. So in order to make it a little more believable, I like to add the details on the roof. Just make this a little smaller. And you can see that how easier it is because everything has guideline. So I just make sure I line it up with the same direction that the lines are going. And I just replicate it, move it. Okay. Maybe just enlarge it a little bit more. And everything that's outside is gonna be erased pretty simple by just creating a mask. Alright, my microphone is dying, which my microphone is my headphone, my earpiece. Let's see. Okay, freeform, maybe stretch it. Nope. Okay, maybe I can stretch it out. On the iPad. It's an app that costs like $10 on the App Store, but it's become the #1 drawing app on iPads because of its. You can see how easy it is to add things, to move things around. It's become the #1 drawing app on the market. And you would think that, oh yeah, it's just a drawing app for children, but professionals use it, so it's become the norm now. All right, we can duplicate these and add it maybe here. That's pretty good. Okay, now I can just merge them by pinching them. Whoop. Okay, now we have one solid. Okay. Let's actually duplicate this one, put it over here. And I think, yeah, I think now I can just merge them all. So now what I gotta do is just duplicate that one, put it over here, so every roof gets one of these things. Slide down and duplicate over here. And then I'll just select each roof, and then create a mask. So I mask this, mask here, and a mask here. And then everything's pretty much covered. Now I just gotta clean up, merge all these, and just leave one just in case I need to add one more. So I just have always one on backup. Clear this mask and delete it. I always have one extra just in case I need to fix something else, something didn't work or something like that. Alright, so I can just merge all these. Yeah, it's a lot of details, but it's simple details. Oh yeah, so I can use I used the wrong layer. It's super tedious sometimes to do a lot of these little detail stuff. I think this is okay. Yeah, making sure that I don't make a mistake of using the right layer. It could be a disaster if I merge something that I'm not, like if I merge the sketch line, which is this top one, the black lines. If I merge it by mistake with the colors, then I can make a mess of everything. Alright, so yeah, it's super complex, the whole program. But once you get the hang of it, it could be pretty fun. So I'm using the line layer as a reference. I can just click away. Dímelo, niña. Huh? Okay. So now I selected the layer. Everything that's selected is gonna get deleted. Alright, so we can merge these. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so these are all covered. And again, reference layer, select these. Select the sides, because those are not part of the roof. They're not part of the tin roof. And select the right layer, and then I just clear. And boom. Here we have a clear roof. Now I gotta just make sure that it matches the color that I want. Make it a norm or multiply. And I think this area looks a little too busy, so I can just erase a little bit. Okay. Interesting. So I can take off reference, assisted. Okay, now I can erase. So I'm using the same brush that I made those lines on. And I think I can finish it here. So thank you for joining on this live stream. I may add some details, more details, because it's pretty plain. But yeah, first stream, I think it was successful. With all the little hiccups here and there. Getting used to this stuff. I hope you guys appreciate the time.